This is Gabby, or Journey to Fit, coming in with my 3.5-month update. So I said before that I'd try to do every 2 weeks, so I thought I'd come in today since yesterday I was a mess. I'm looking a little red from what I can see. I just took a shower because I did day 2 of my C2 5K. Coming up in August and September is something similar to the Color Run. Well, I think one of them is a Color Run, and the other one is something else, something to do with colors. So they're both 5Ks, so I'm gonna attempt to do those. I have some friends that are going to run with me, so we kind of support each other. So I'm starting to train for that, sort of. I don't really know what goes into that. I'm just doing the C2 5K app. So today was day 2. Yeah, so I'm a little red. I guess that's a good thing, right? Guess there's no new numbers. Actually, I kind of gained some weight, so it's like a kilo or 2. I think before I was 87.6. Now I'm like 88 point something in that range. I'm not really sure what's going on with my body. Well, I am now, actually. I had my 3-month post-op follow-up with my surgeon on Friday because I was off of school, so I got to go and talk to him. And he actually told me that he expected me to be 80 kilos by now, by my 3-month follow-up. And I'm sorry to disappoint him. I ended up being 89. So yeah, so I was disappointed. He decided to try to help me figure out what was going on, and he told me I'm doing everything right. I'm eating all the right foods. I don't know, I'm exercising enough, I guess. Everything's just, he said I'm doing everything right, so there's no real concern, as long as I didn't have any, like, acid reflux or anything like that. He said that was his main concern for the surgery. So I haven't had any, thankfully. So, it's about to be TMI, so I hope nobody from work is watching this. If you are, again, this is your warning to turn off or exit out of this tab, because you might be learning a little bit too much about me. He asked me about my menstrual cycle, and I know that this is a big thing for women after surgery. Sometimes it ends up being normal, and sometimes it ends up being not normal and like off schedule. And for the first month after surgery, I ended up being normal, so I was like, oh, great, because I wasn't before that. And then the second to third month, I've just been continually spotting and continually having issues with my menstrual cycle. And so I let him know, like, I'm having problems. That's not normal, every day I'm pretty much having to be careful. And he told me, he said, actually, that's the reason that you're not losing weight, is because your menstrual cycle is not normal. It's not, what's the word? I've lost my English today. I have a headache and I'm just like everywhere. But he said it's not on schedule, not a normal cycle. So it will cause me to go back and forth with my weight loss. So I mean, I was glad to hear that, but at the same time, there's not really anything for me to do to fix it. He told me, he was like, in another 10 kilos, once you lose another 10 kilos, it will be back to normal. And I'm like, I can't even get to lose 10 kilos. Like, how am I supposed to get to lose 10 kilos to make my period normal? So, a bit frustrated, but we'll see, I guess. He was like, it'll eventually come off, and that's all I need to hear, is that eventually it will come off. That's the hardest part for me to really understand right now, because I've gotten to this point before, I've lost to this much before, and never anything less than this, or I've never lost anything more than what I have so far. And so I feel like I'm just gonna end up being stuck here. And it's just like that cycle goes in my brain, like, well, I've been here before, so I've always gained it back. So I'm trying to, like, keep positive, but it's kind of hard when I'm like, oh, So yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing. He did tell me that I need to be at 800 calories. A lot of people were giving me advice between 800 to 1,000 calories, and he told me to stay at 800 calories. So I'm gonna try that instead of pushing to 1,000, and then just add my exercise. I mean, it'll eventually come off. My body will eventually figure it out. So that's all I'm happy about, or concerned about, I guess. Sorry. He did let me know that I could start taking my vitamins. And that so far I have not been taking any vitamins, no multivitamins, no B12, no iron, no anything. So he told me, actually, he said he doesn't really think that it's necessary to take vitamins, because with the VSG you don't have a lot of you don't end up having any malnutrition problems. So he actually said it doesn't matter if I take my vitamins or not, but I want to, because I want to make sure that I don't end up malnourished. I don't know. He told me I wouldn't, but in my head I'm still kind of like, well, everybody else is taking vitamins. So he said it didn't matter, so I could take them or not. So I started taking my multivitamin in the mornings, and then at night I've been taking, or in the afternoons I usually take my B12, or not my B12, biotin, and then at night I take my B12 spray, and then I chew quickly one of my vitamin D calcium tablets. They're disgusting. You could take up to 2 a day, but I just take 1 because I could barely chew it without not vomiting. So, I don't want to torture myself through another one. I don't really know the schedule for those. If anybody has any advice on when to take them, or if it doesn't matter when I take them, I was kind of worried that I shouldn't take my multivitamin with my biotin and my B12 and the calcium. So I've just kind of been taking them randomly throughout the day. If that's okay, then awesome. If there's something I'm doing wrong, please let me know. The last few days that I've been taking my vitamins, I've been getting headaches, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I usually don't get headaches, but it started on Saturday, and I saw my doctor on Friday, so I started taking my vitamins on Saturday. So Saturday I had a headache all night, and then Sunday I think I developed a small headache, and then today I have a headache and my neck is stressed. I don't even know what's going on. Maybe my body's just getting used to the new things. So yeah, if you have any advice, please send it my way. I'm attempting to not get on the scale after today, so I weighed myself this morning and it was awful. So I didn't even write it down. I don't remember. The last number I have on my refrigerator is 88.1. So I'm pretty sure that was Saturday or Sunday. At the doctor's I was 89. So I guess I'll go with that. And I'm going to attempt to weigh myself just on Saturday. We'll see. I've been doing pretty well with my Fitbit. I hit 10,000 steps while I was doing my jog and walk. And then yesterday was Sunday, so I didn't hit very many because I was at home and just cleaning and stuff. And then Saturday, I went to swing dancing for about 4 hours, so I ended up getting pretty much 20,000 steps. It was 19,986, but it resets at 12, so I was up past 12, so I assume I made 20,000. Friday I hit over 10,000, and then Thursday I definitely hit over 10,000. I think it was 16,000 or something. If you check my my Tumblr, I usually will screenshot the information for my Fitbit. Unfortunately, my computer's broken at the moment, so I don't update it until I'm at school. Nobody's heard that. So, yeah. So if you want to keep up with my Fitbit information, go on there. You can even message me. I love adding people on Fitbit because it's nice to be able to be accountable with people. Also, if you have MyFitnessPal. I try to keep that updated daily. So go to my Tumblr and you should be able to find me from there. I might add it down below. We'll see. This week's food that I have decided to try my meals at is tuna and corn. So I actually mixed 2 cans of tuna and putting that as my lunches and maybe my dinners. Today for breakfast I had a Special K cereal with some milk, and then for lunch I had the tuna and corn and some seaweed with a piece of leaf and some crackers. I'm trying not to do the whole carbs thing, but I need something crunchy in there, and I didn't want just the tuna. My doctor said stay under 90 grams of carbs, and I don't usually eat bread or rice or anything like that, so it should be pretty easy. The crackers are fine, I think. So I had that for lunch. For dinner, I ended up with a new package today from iHerb with some protein bars. They're called Think Thin. They were the crunchy peanut butter. It's one bar, 60 grams, and they're 20 grams of protein per bar. No sugar, and then like I want to say 200 or so calories. Excuse me, I'll go check just in case. Sorry, it just got really dark. Let's see. I'll show it to you. Get some light. Here is the box. Think Thin. Chunky peanut butter. If I read the back. 240 calories. Excuse me. I don't memorize these things. That's what MyFitnessPal is for. But yeah, I need to also end up getting through my Dymatize. I don't know. I cannot find a protein bar that I like. The Dymatize, they're just so thick. They're 85 grams, and then it just takes me forever to eat them. These are better, I guess, than the Dymatize. I also put a picture of the inside and what it looks on the outside on my Tumblr, so go check that out. They're better than the Dymatize, but they're still kind of strange. I don't know. It's a much smaller bar, so I guess I get through it a little easier. Yeah, I need to get something that I like. But, after my workout, I've just finished making a protein shake so I can get the rest of my protein in. Hopefully it doesn't taste that bad. I'm about to end up finishing all my protein powder, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I need to stop drinking the protein drinks, but they are very helpful whenever I need a last minute boost with my protein. I'm trying to get high amounts of protein, at least 60 to 80. Usually I end up hitting between, so 70 something. Not bad. I'm rambling now. So if you guys have any advice for me, I mean, I'm trying to be good. I've allowed myself no cheat days this week, none whatsoever. So friends, if you're watching this, do not allow me to cheat at all. Obviously a piece of candy every now and then is not gonna like kill me. But if I'm like, oh, I'll have some of this chicken, I'll order some kimbap at this Korean restaurant, say no. I have to find an alternative. I will end up bringing probably one of the 2 protein bars that I hate, but you have to make me eat it. I cannot cheat because, I can't even say it on here. It's a surprise. I want to lose 6 kilos in 6 weeks for a very special reason. So we'll see if I can make it. Once things are confirmed, I'll say it next week what the surprise is. So we'll see. 6 kilos, 6 weeks. We'll see if I can do it. It's 12 pounds. It's going to be hard because I've obviously not been able to lose 6 kilos in 2 months. So I don't know what I'm thinking with 6 kilos in 6 weeks. I don't know. It's a challenge. And I that's the whole point of this surgery, is like to challenge myself and to get myself finally healthy. There's no turning back. There's no putting my stomach back in. I'm going to do this. It's going to happen. And if I don't give myself challenges like this, then I'll just end up going back to eating junk. So, anyways, if you have any encouraging words, I kind of need it. I know that it'll come off eventually. My doctor said so. I hear it all the time, but I do get discouraged. So, anywho, that's my update. Also, I did start adding coffee to my protein drinks. There are these coffee packets. It tends to have some sugar in it. Not really a lot, I guess. But I started adding that to my protein drinks, and it actually helps me with getting the taste helps a lot. Somebody suggested it on YouTube, so thank you so much if you're watching this video. I got them for free from my coworker. I got a bunch of them, so I'm using them slowly, trying not to take in more than 2 packets a day. I mean, just with my protein. That's been helping me get my protein drinks down. So hopefully I can get this one down without the coffee. The smell already got to me, so... Anyways, I will go now, since my dogs seem to be having lots of fun here. So yeah, if you guys have any encouraging words, any advice, anything at all, please let me know down below. I always check it. I'll try to be better about these videos. I'll also add my Tumblr. If you don't want to read down below, it is journeytofit2013.tumblr.com. So go follow me or send me some advice, anything. You can do it there. You can even subscribe by email if you don't have a Tumblr. So there's that. My plug there. Anyways, so have a good night, everybody, or night on this side of the world, day, wherever you are. Have a good time, and good luck with your weight loss. See you next time. Bye.